You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, where you find yourself tomorrow is a function of the decisions and actions you take today. On our series, You Are Responsible for Your Life, we're going to be looking at the topic, Don't Underestimate Yourself. Now, situation and circumstances around us sometimes tell us what we can and what we cannot do. Our experiences in life tell us where we can go and where we can't go. The people around us are stories to be read. But one of the things that you have to do, I have to do always, is not to underestimate ourselves. And we shouldn't judge ourselves by what is happening around us. I'm going to be sharing 4 things with you that must always be with you all the time, to change the narrative, for you to see something different around you, to live a different life, to see things happen in your lifetime. The number 1 thing you have to know is that you were created a being of possibilities. You have to believe that you have innate abilities, whether you've discovered them or not. You have to understand that there are things in you that if nurtured, if trained, if developed, can change your narrative. So no matter where you are, always believe in yourself. Believe in God that created you. Believe in yourself and know that, okay, there are things that I have to work on. And once I work on those things, I'm going to develop skills. I'm going to develop my mindset. I'm going to develop how I relate with people. I'm going to develop things that will change my life. The things about those things is once you discover them, it changes the story. You know that I have this at my disposal. The number 2 thing I like to share with you is knowledge. The place of knowledge cannot be overemphasized. As an adult, don't think you know everything. It's a costly mistake. But be willing to learn, be willing to go for knowledge, be willing to dive into it, to find out what you don't know. If you seek, you will find. If you search, it will be given to you. It will be open to you. You would find it. You know, one of my favorite quotes by James Allen is, when you are ready to learn, your teachers will appear. What knowledge does is that it brings understanding to you. And understanding is the visa, the passport, if you want to call it, to another world. A world where you see possibilities. A world where you are inspired. A world where you see hope. A world where you see people who have gone ahead of you, who have done the same thing, who have gone through struggles, and who are making meaning. When you are exposed to the relevant knowledge, it changes the way you think, it changes the way you talk, it changes the way you pursue the things you want to happen in your life. You know, one thing about knowledge is, the more you have, the more you can share with others. The more you know, the more you can share with others. So go for knowledge as an adult. Clean your slate every time and go for knowledge. Life is a school. We're meant to learn every day. There are always lessons being passed across to us, but we have to make a decision to learn. It's not going to be automatic. As an adult, make learning a priority in your life and share it with others. The number 3 thing is, once knowledge comes, because it's driven by hope, you become creative. The way you see things will start to change. You will start seeing opportunities. You will start seeing possibilities. You will start saying, okay, I can do this. I can do that. I can meet this. I can learn this strategy. I can work with these. Creativity starts to work inside you. You have an awakening on your inside. The way you think will be different. The way you see situation will be different. Remember, the journey starts from belief. Then you go to relevant knowledge, to creativity. The number 4 thing is discipline. You must embrace discipline. Discipline is sticking to it, is doing it over and over. It is being consistent, it is being persistent. Discipline will bring up in you endurance, perseverance, to stay with it, to stick with it until it happens. It may not happen the first, second, third, fourth, 10th time, but it will surely happen. It takes discipline to be patient. You know, Rome is said not to have been built in a day, but Rome was eventually built. And that is what is going to happen with time. If you go through this all the time, not only are you going to grow as a person, you'll have a different narrative and you will have a different life altogether. Remember, you are not the first person to live on this planet. It's not me, it's not you. Men and women have walked on this planet. There are many examples for us to follow if we decide to follow. There are many things to learn if we decide to learn. Never underestimate yourself. Never underestimate your abilities. You just need to develop. You need to nurture them. You need to be focused on what you're doing, and you will see the narrative changing time after time after time after time, because the principles of life will work for anyone who walks them. If you have been getting value from our videos, we'd like you to consider subscribing to our channel, clicking on that like button, and sharing with others. Remember, you are a difference maker, and being different is normal. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.